Hi guys, this is Elle from IntuitiveAsElle. I'm sorry I'm not on camera right now, but we're in full quarantine mode and I'm in full quarantine mode. Looking a hot mess. So I'm just gonna do the intro with you guys see in the cars instead of focusing on me because I want you guys to focus on the message. Basic information about this channel. My name is IntuitiveAsElle. I refer to myself as an intuitive or psychic, whichever one you prefer. But most importantly, I'm a tarot reader. I do pick a cards, talk about astrology and other spiritually related videos. So if that's your jush, go ahead and like, subscribe, and that's about it. So I asked the guys, what pick a card should I be bringing to people at this time right now? And I got the Eight of Swords in reverse, which basically told me that I should be talking to you guys about what you need to do to release yourself at this time. So that's what this pick a card is about. If you don't know what a pick a card is, essentially there are 4 piles, pile number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you take the time and you figure out which pile you're most drawn to, and then I'm gonna have some timestamps up and you go to that pile and you listen to the message. Yeah, and that's all I can think about right now. Sorry, I am wired up. This is still really, it makes me really nervous. But anyway, so that's all that I have for you guys right now. So we're gonna put 30 seconds on the clock and run it up. All right, welcome my pile ones. Now, if you were drawn to this pile, automatically I'm getting the sense that you may need a little bit more confidence in yourself. You may need to focus a little bit more on your happiness and other stuff like that, just from this citrine crystal right here. I love this citrine crystal because I'm a Leo, and that's one of the crystals they tell you to carry around as a Leo. All right, so what's this? So these first 2 cards, I should give you guys a trigger warning just because this deck is a deck that I use for shadow work. So it is a little bit dark, but I don't think it will be, I don't think the stuff we'll be talking about will be super dark. All right, so we have Triumph of Lies and Downcast of Pride, which is what you guys are in right now. What I'm getting about it, which makes sense with the citrine crystal, is that there's something that in which that happened to you, in which you almost had to, you're not your authentic self anymore. It's almost like the world changed you, or because of whatever happened to you, you felt like you had to change, you had to adapt, you had to become stronger, and now you're not even your authentic self anymore because you did what you had to do. Basically this facade that you put out into the world has taken over. You know, see there's the king, there's the crown right here. This facade is definitely taking over. And you may not even be aware of that you're not being your authentic self anymore. It's just what you had to become in order to survive. Same with the downcast pride. This could also be speaking to the fact that maybe you, I'm trying to remember the quote. There was a quote actually in the book, like the little book about this, that was talking about Okay, I can't remember what the quote is right now, but I will definitely go in the book and look at it, and I will put the quote in the video just so you guys can see it because it was really profound. But I'm getting a sense of that you really had to, with both of these cards, you had to adapt to survive. And now you're kind of a little bit lost on who you actually are at this point. Now this card these next 3 cards will tell me about what actually happened. Okay. All right. So, off of these three cards, I feel like something happened and you kind of were, with the Hermit card, I'm feeling like maybe you were ostracized. Maybe, um, maybe you were only a child and or maybe your parents, their priorities weren't straight, so they didn't spend the time dedicated towards you. Um, Maybe it's a case of, um, that you had a friend group, like you never felt you fit into a friend group, or either way it goes, I'm getting the sense that with this Hermit card, I know it's in reverse, but I'm getting the sense of something, um, I'm getting the sense of that you were forced in a alone position. You were forced to be alone. You didn't really have a choice. You kind of were, um, I don't know. I just get this ostracized energy from the situation. Or I'm getting the fact that you felt like you didn't have anyone to rely on. You had to do everything by yourself. In excess of energy is what I'm feeling with this Hermit card. I'm not feeling, yeah, I'm not, of course, with all these cards, they're all in reverse, so it's a blockage of energy. But either way it goes, I'm thinking that certain people didn't have their priorities straight when it came to you, and this is what caused the situation. It also may have been you didn't have your priorities straight, or maybe, um, let me see. Sorry, I'm gonna see what these other cards are saying, but I'm definitely getting. That Hermit card is really sticking out to me as the issue of what is wrong. All right, yep. See, you got the Orphan card. So definitely, you felt ostracized from other people. You may have changed yourself, changed your truth to fit in with the group. You may have doubted yourself. Because of whatever situation, maybe why doesn't my family love me? You may have, with this Knight of Swords, maybe you had young parents and their priorities weren't straight. They didn't know really how to be a parent because they were still kids themselves, so they didn't know how to have a kid. Yeah, this Orphan card, these are really standing out to me. This is kind of really heavy. This is a really heavy group. As far as what you guys need to hear, I feel like they're telling you to be a little bit more flexible. Like, be flexible, but don't change who you are, if that makes sense. Because I really get the sense that you guys are, you are now believing whatever mask you put out into the world, you are now believing. You may be trying to flex in a sense about who you are as far as doing stuff that's not authentic to you. Like, for instance, maybe you are a nerd. Sorry, I'm like my own little type of nerd. But maybe you're a nerd and you like video games and comic books and stuff, but your friend groups or the people that you went to school with or anything like that was unacceptable. So you all of a sudden you're all about sports and all this stuff, but realistically you're not about sports. That's foreign to you. But you've lost yourself in trying to accommodate other people's needs. You prioritize them before yourself. Whoever in the situation it is. Could be an air sign person involved just because we have the Knight of Swords. Air signs are Libra. Oh, I'm so sorry. It is Libra, but Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So it could be some type of person. But yeah, this could have been something that happened to you also in your teenage years. Yeah. So this could have been some school type energy, high school. Yeah, basically you weren't mature, of course, when this happened. This isn't something that's recent. This is long trotted, like in your core type stuff. Orphan, it's okay to be alone. You know what I'm saying? It is okay to be alone, but what I will say to you guys, I know you're sad because with the orphan card, she's super emotional right now. She feels alone, like she feels devastated. Like, why am I alone? It's okay for you to be alone because I'm getting the sense. I feel like your soul tribe is gonna come in. Like you're the people that are for you, that genuinely love you. They're going to come in. Let me see what these cards say. But you won't be alone for much longer. And you would definitely rather have friends that love you for your authentic self, for who you are at your core. They see you versus the mask that you put up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's exhausting to be fake, like to put up this fake facade every day. I'm also getting all that glitters, and I'm looking at the mask. So once again, this to me is talking about this facade that you guys are putting up, and also this mask that you put up. You may be exuding confidence and all of that, but like I said, I'm getting all that glitters isn't gold, and I'm feeling like, you know, you may look put together, but like underneath all of that, you are hurt. There's trauma there. There's there's loneliness. There are feeling depressed. There's stuff that's going on under this mask, and it's okay for you to be your authentic self and let that out. These next cards also talk about what they want you to know. Watch and wait, act as if, and be here now. With watch and wait, like I said, I'm feeling for most of you guys, somebody is about to come into your life is what I really feel. I feel like somebody's about to come into your life. Or there's going to be some type of change in circumstance in which it's like all of this pain, trauma, whatever is going to be definitely worth it. All right. Right now, though, I'm seeing act as if, and I get the quote that just popped up in my head as I was reading act as if is dance as if no one is watching, if you've ever heard that quote. And essentially it's like be unapologetically you. Live your life as if no one is judging you, as if I don't know, have fun. Do the things that genuinely light you up, make you happy, regardless of what anyone else says about that. Be you, okay? And then be here now is don't worry, take it day by day, because I feel like this is definitely some heavy energy. Take this day by day. If you have a bad day and you revert back to your old self, or the self that you, your old self, because it's not really you, but if you revert back to the mask, if the mask slides back on, or you know, be okay. Like, it's okay. This is gonna be a process. All right. Your circumstances are changing. All right. Right now, though, the best thing you can do is to be positive and to live in the now. Like I said, live in the now. All right. Also, what I'm getting, we have the upper world. And I love this card deck, but I don't necessarily like to read it intuitively. What I will say about the upper world is I'm feeling as if your spirit guides, your angels, and all of the upper world, which, you know, heaven, whatever religion you resonate with. I grew up a Christian, so I don't really know other religious jargon for that type of thing. But basically the other realm, your angels, God, you know, any whatever you believe in, I feel like you're being watched, you're being supported at this time. All right, but I am going to read what they have to say, just because I don't want you to miss out on the message. The upper world is calling you to step into your fully realized self. Clear distractions so you can move into a higher destiny. Do not fall to the temptation to craft a slightly more improved version of yourself. What you perceive as a problem or an obstacle is in fact an irritation you need to take the great leap. Remember, you cannot cross the Grand Canyon in 2 small steps. Yeah, so the very first line, I'm gonna read that again for the people in the back. The upper world is calling you to step into your fully realized self. All right? Be you. Be you. It's okay. All right? You are supported, you are loved, and you are fucking awesome. Like, I don't know who needs to hear that, but you're fucking awesome. The who you were before life fucked you over, you're awesome. All right? Go back to being that person. Then I have my tough love cards that I always like to pull out because if anybody knows me, I love you guys. I'm gonna give you the sweet, give it to you how I feel. I'm gonna meet you where you're at, but I also am definitely a tough love type of chick. So, have you eaten? You're acting like a big ass baby. Sorry, I forgot there's something on the back. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. All right. Then we have don't fucking force it. Allow that shit to come to you. So for some of you guys also, you may be trying to manifest something at this time. And the only reason I say that is because act as if also gives me laws of attractions type vibes. Maybe this is a love interest. Maybe this is an idea. I don't know. But act as if basically with the laws of attraction, to attract something to you, you have to exude that energy that you already have it. So if you're being needy and I lack this, I lack that, you're gonna attract more lack. But if you walk around like I already have this and they better Google me, then you're gonna attract that energy you're putting out. So that's what I'm getting with this. Don't fucking force it. So that might be for some people. And then take a shot. Don't take 12. Take 1. Okay, maybe 2, and then move on. So yeah, hopefully this is a very healing message for you guys. That's all I'm seeing for Pal 1. I love you guys. I still want you to know you don't have to be somebody else. You are enough. All right. I love you guys. If this resonated with you, like and subscribe, and remember you fucking got this. All right. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. All right, welcome, my pal number 2s. If you are here, you were drawn to the sodalite crystal. Right off the back, you guys need to open up your throat chakra. There may be something that you need to say that you're not selling, a truth that you need to speak that you are not acknowledging. The sodalite is attached, of course, like I said, to the throat chakra. Yeah, so I'm definitely getting some type of maybe you're not living in your truth. Maybe there's some type of confidence issue, some type of fear about speaking out on something. But we will see what is going on. So these first 2 cards, and I do have to say, I forgot to say at the beginning of the video, but I did tell the other pal, these 2 cards are from a deck that is slightly dark. I don't think the message, of course, will be dark, but I'm just giving you guys a trigger warning because the actual deck itself is it's a pretty dark deck, but I love using this deck for shadow work. And it has great imagery. So this is what I'm going to be using. All right. So let's see. You have Masquerade and Revenge. All right. So already what I'm getting for you guys, like I said, something you guys aren't living in your truth. Pile number 1 actually had something about not living in their truth as well. So maybe if you were drawn to pile number 1, you should go back and watch that just to see what that is about. But Masquerade is giving me that type of that energy in which you are, once again, you're not being authentic to yourself, and you might be putting on some type of mask to mask how you really feel. This could be because you're trying to spare your own emotions. This could be because you're trying to spare other people's emotions. But with this revenge card, I'm getting that there's definitely some type of anger. There's some type of, this could also be you changed yourself in order to show up somebody. Prime example. And we will get to these cards, which will tell me exactly what's going on. But prime example would be, for instance, say you were abandoned by a parental figure. So then you live your life trying to show that parental figure, to basically to show that parental figure, to show them up, to be like, hey, you know, you left me, and I'm a better person because of it. Like, you know, basically the kind of like, you're not being yourself. You're being someone that you feel like can emote energy or emote emotions from somebody else. Yeah, I'm definitely getting some sorrow and anger right here, like disappointment. Let's see what is going on. But yeah, I'm definitely getting you're not being your authentic self, and maybe you're mad about it. Maybe somebody has forced you to be a person that you feel angry about the fact that you can't be yourself. I'm not sure. We're gonna see what these cards are talking about. All right, we have the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm getting the sense that because you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, I'm getting the sense that something was denied of you. Something, it could be, this could be a parental figure. This could be a deadbeat parental figure. Probably a dad. Just I'm looking at this King of Pentacles. This could be a deadbeat parental figure that maybe didn't pay their child support, or they didn't contribute anything monetary wise. This could be, you could be feeling angry because you didn't feel stability, because maybe you had to move around a lot. I don't know. Basically the gist that I'm getting from this situation is you were denied. There was something you were denied. There wasn't any progress. You were denied stuff that you felt was essential to your growth, to your development, to your potential. And you were denied that. But what I am getting from this situation is that maybe this denial, this could be talking about, like I said, it's almost like you are forcing yourself, like I have to be successful so I can show them, you know, that type of energy. But what I am getting is maybe this denial and these emotions, maybe they did make you a well-balanced person. That like they made you a mature individual. This, like, once again, this would also be talking about a father figure. You were denied from a father figure. But I am definitely getting that there is some type of, I feel like this is, I mean, like in the end, whatever happened to you, I am getting the sense that it was for your betterment. Like, who knows where your life would have been had you not been denied. Maybe it was a missed opportunity that you were, maybe a missed job, because we do have Pentacles and then we have the Eight of Wands. Maybe it was an opportunity you felt like you deserved and you missed that opportunity. But I'm getting the sense that everything's going to be okay. We're going to talk and see what these cards are saying. No place like home and clean it up. All right. So, like I said, I feel like with this pile, I feel a little bit more resentment than anything else. There is some disappointment, but I feel like there's definitely some type of anger, some type of resentment. You are past feeling sad. You are pissed. All right. What I'm getting is that you guys need to clean this up. This energy of anger, that you feeling revenge, that you need to do something, it's not serving you. I'm sorry, I looked up at the camera and I was like, what is that? All right, so this energy is not serving you. You're gonna have to clean this up. In the long run, it's gonna hold you back. Like, yes, it may have made you the person that you are, But in the long run, it's you learned what you had to from that situation, whatever, but you have to let it go. Like you have to clean that up. And in no place like home, this could be, once again, I'm saying, I feel like these are definitely home issues. These are family issues. Also, this could be telling you that you need to make your home your safe haven. Also, I'm getting for some people, I don't know who need to hear this, but clean up your house, because all that clutter and like your external, it shows your internal. Like if your room is cluttered, it's because your mind is cluttered. So when you clean if you clean your room, then your mind is more at peace. I don't know if I explained that right, but hopefully you guys got what I'm saying. So for some of you people, you do need to clean your house, like actually clean your house. Some people, and maybe it'll make you calmer, with less that frantic energy. And also with some people, maybe you need to stay home a little bit more, meditate, do things at home that make you happy, get out this energy of being around people, center yourself. Yeah, let's see. These also are giving advice, which you need to hear. So we're gonna see. You got to clear out the clutter. See, some people need to clean their house, but I'm getting more so than anything. You need to clear your mind. All right, so clear out the clutter. Like I said, I feel like some people need to clear their mind. They only have open to infinite possibility. I feel like whatever this situation was, it scarred you, and that honestly might be where this anger is coming from, because you are scarred. You know how you are aware of how affected you are by whatever situation that happened to you, and then I feel like you resent whoever did this to you, or whatever situation put you in that, just because you feel like it's not fair, and you wish you could go back to being naive, but of course you had to adapt with life, like what life showed you. You had to adapt with life. Sorry, I want to see what that card was, but then now it's messed up, so I'm just gonna put that. We're gonna slide that like y'all ain't see that. You are upset with that, and then this and that are true. What I'll say about this situation, for some of you guys, maybe you try to get some type of closure on a situation, is what I'm kind of getting. Maybe you tried to get some type of closure on a situation, and they explained something to you and it didn't make sense to you, and then that made you even more mad because you felt like when you went to go talk to whoever or talk about the situation, you didn't get the clarity that maybe you thought. What you have to understand is people have different perspectives of things. They have different reasons. I could say something and you could say something, and they can both be true at the same time, even if they seem fundamentally to oppose each other. For instance, if in my opinion, say I break up with somebody say I break up with somebody, not like that. Say you're in a relationship with somebody and you two break up, and they say, well, we broke up because this person didn't know how to talk to me. And then you say, well, we broke up because he cheated on me, or whoever cheated on me. Both of those statements could be true at the same time because they're told from someone's perspective. All right. So what I'm getting from this situation is just be a little bit more open-minded. Sometimes you have to choose yourself and not forgive for them. Forgive for you. Forgive because this is something that is holding you back. All right. Forgive because you can't be your authentic self and live your best life because this is something that is holding you back. All right. Then this card, we have the Earth card in reverse. and I am going to read about this. But yeah, this King of Pentacles was also Earth energy. But I'm going to read what this says because, like I said, I think these things are so profound. I just like to read it instead of reading that part intuitively like I do everything else. All right. Do you feel ungrounded or easily thrown off your path lately? It's time to focus on what nurtures you, to open yourself to the healing of Mother Earth and see the abundant world around you. Perhaps you have lost the ability to trust that your needs will be met and have fallen prey to poverty consciousness. Perhaps you've not been eating well, been overworked and stressed, and forgotten to breathe in the beauty of your surroundings. When the Spirit of Earth comes as your medicine, you're being reminded that when you practice self-care, take a walk in nature, and focus on the consciousness of abundance, miracles can and do happen. All right? So yeah, I definitely get that you are feeling completely ungrounded at this moment. So these cards, of course, everybody knows me, knows I'm a tough love type of chick, even though I do want to empower you guys. And so I pulled some of these Rebel cards. So we got Rebel, because fuck it. And then we got the lightning sign, and it says, figure shit out on your own. Okay. We have, don't believe every shit you thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. And you need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. Alright, so that is all I'm seeing for you, pal number 2. Hopefully this resonated with you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Alright, this is for my pile number 3s. This crystal is the black tourmaline. It's connected to the root chakra, but this crystal is really about grounding. And it's also a protection crystal. So maybe you guys need protecting from something, or you need to ground yourself a little bit more. But we will see from these 2 cards what you guys have going on. Is it 2? Okay, I'm just making sure. Just to give you guys the heads up, these cards are really dark cards. Like the actual deck itself, the imagery is very haunting and beautiful. I don't think it'll be bad, but I use these cards for shadow work. But I just want to give you guys a heads up before we look at anything. So we have fragmentation and obsession. All right, so I'm kind of getting the sense. Sorry, I had to stretch my leg because my leg is going numb. Okay, sorry. I'm getting the sense that you guys are, I'm trying to say it delicately. You guys feel as though you're missing a part of yourself. Something may have happened that broke you, and I'm saying that's how you feel, because I don't feel like anybody is broken, okay? But I feel like you feel like you are broken. It's this trauma. I'm getting trauma, and it's something that affects you every day. It's something that you obsess over. It's something that you cannot let go. Okay, this is something. So let's see what actually happened. Okay, you were my little defiant pal. Because you had like 4. These cards popped out together, and then these 2 popped out together. So that's how I'm going to read these cards. So I'm going to say right off the jump, whatever happened to you was life-shattering. It was life-changing. These 2 cards, the World and the Hanged Man, I say that because you have 3 major arcana. 3 out of 4 cards are major arcana cards. But these 2 cards came out together, which lets me know whatever it is that happened to you, it changed the way you looked at the world. It changed your whole perspective. I look at the hanged woman. She's looking at this. She looks at life differently. She's upside down. She sees things differently, because of, because of how she's positioned, and that's kind of how I feel. I feel like whatever happened to you, you look at life completely different than might have, you might have, you might have been had you not been broken. And once again, I'm gonna say broken. I'm gonna use that term just because that's what fragmentation came up. But I don't want to perpetuate that you are broken, that you are less than. I don't want to do that. You are whole. Okay, you have all the pieces. But this is something that changed the way that you looked at things. But what I'm getting, and I don't know if this has happened yet or if this is meant to happen, but what I'm getting is that this chaos forged you into somebody formidable. It forged you into somebody that, a leader, somebody passionate, somebody who could stand alone, somebody who could light other people's fires, who could build up other people that couldn't build themselves up. It forged you into a king, that king energy, that masculine, I don't know. I'm getting this chaos. Like I said, this chaos, this perspective, it changed you. But what I'm getting, this is a positive change. As bad as this energy is, this trauma, because this is trauma, all right? So I'm gonna put some respect on your name. I'm not gonna downplay whatever it is that you went through. This is some type of trauma, all right? But whatever this chaos, I feel like it made you into somebody. Woo. You are the shit, all right? Whatever you went through, it made you stronger. You came out swinging. You came out a beast, a leader, a king. Like I said, whether you are a female or a male, whatever you resonate with, but you came out a king, okay? No one can challenge you, all right? That's the energy I'm getting right now. These next two cards, y'all got me shook off this energy. It's time for a nap and chop wood. Okay, so time for a nap. Once again, this energy, this trauma, I'm feeling that you need to rest. You need to relax, all right? This may be something that you held on to, that you are still holding on to, that tension that's in your body, waiting for something else to happen. I feel like it's time for you to let that go. All right, it's time for you to relax. And also with chopped wood, I'm seeing that chopped wood talks about respecting the journey. To build, and what I'm getting with is to build what you build that's made out of wood. I'm sorry. I'm spazzing. What do you build that's made out of wood? To build a house, all right, the first thing you have to do, like an old school house maybe, I don't know, y'all leave me alone. But to build a house, the first thing you have to do is chop wood. And if you don't chop wood, then there is no house. So that's what I'm getting with this situation. Whatever the situation that happened to you, it was the foundation. As traumatic as it was, as broken as you feel, it broke you so that you could come and bring yourself back together even stronger. You were made of glass before, and that glass shattered. But once you melded those pieces back, you are made of steel now. And that's what I'm getting. You have to respect that process. Whatever it is traumatic that happened to you, you survived. You survived it. And not only did you survive it, but you're thriving. All right? This is somebody who's energetic, that is a visionary. This is somebody he's a leader. He lights the way for other people. All right? respect that journey. Respect whatever had to happen, unfortunately. I'm so sorry you had to go whatever you had to go through, because to feel broken, I know it's something that was super, super traumatic. So I am so sorry to you, my babies. But respect that process and relax. You survived whatever that situation is. That's not coming back. It did whatever it was supposed to do for you. And now you are golden. Okay? Alright, so let's see what other cards they wanted to give to you. Oh, use my Defiant Pal too. Y'all got 4 of these. Alright. I'm sorry. Y'all got me hype over here. Yeah. Nothing is wasted. We got that in reverse. So what I want to tell you guys, and what I think you guys need to hear, is once again, whatever it is that happened to you is not, it didn't happen to you for any reason. It left you with lessons that you needed so that you could be the boss person that you are now. You didn't suffer for nothing, even if it may have felt like it was a cosmic joke or, hold on. I'm so sorry. Even if it felt like it was a cosmic joke, or the world was working against you, or you didn't suffer for anything, nothing is wasted. Then you got time for a beginner's mind. Yeah, this in time to heal is, it's time for you to let go. Once again, it's time for you to let go of that trauma that you experienced. Then we have think on your feet. In reverse, that fox spirit. And I think that maybe whatever happened to you, because you don't feel grounded, you don't feel confident anymore. But I want you to see this card. You are a bad.
Let me make sure you can see this card. I don't know if you can see it. Sorry. I can't see if you can see it. I'm not wearing my glasses. But you are a badass, okay?
That didn't happen. Be confident. Know who you are. You survived. Okay? You did that. That's all. You did that. That's what I'm saying. If you take anything from this pile, you did that. So we have water. I'm going to actually read from the book what water is saying, just because I don't want to miss any message for you. When water arrives, you're invited to watch your emotions. Know they're going to be changeable, and do not settle on a conclusion at this time. If you feel joy, feel that fully. If you feel sad, allow sadness to move through you. Water invites you to see the ebb and flow of events, and trust you can ride the wave of opportunity when it arises. Natural flow is here. Go with it. So yes, this is a time for healing for you. This is a time for healing, and you need to respect your process. If you feel sad, go with that. You feel sad. If you feel, angry, go with that. You feel angry, do something to get that anger out. Respect your emotions. Don't feel like, oh, this is weak to feel sad. I get it. I'm that type of person too. I'm like, man, I ain't no punk. I ain't about to cry. Even as a female, I carry a lot of masculine energy. I don't like that. But you need to go with the flow of your emotions right now, and go with the flow of life, period. So everybody know I'm a tough love type chick. So we have detox. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. Once again, I think that's speaking to healing. And hold on a sec, so I think I'm about to sneeze. Whew, let's see. Alright, y'all, I promise I don't have Corona or Ebola or nothing like that. I have allergies. So y'all leave me alone. Don't be in the comments. I have allergies. Been had them. Alright, stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person, just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. Yeah, you did get obsession, and then stop obsessing. I don't make this up, and I don't look at these cards beforehand. I see them as I use cards that fall out. So I do see the cards, but I don't look at them together as a group to see what is going on. But yeah, let me finish this. So stop texting, stop talking, stop checking on that person, just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. Okay? So some of y'all may be obsessing over somebody that hurt you. And some of you guys may be obsessing over a situation. But yeah, let whoever, if this is you obsessing over somebody that hurt you, let that person go. Because they didn't, I'm not gonna say they didn't love you, but if they hurt you to this core, they did not love you enough. And that is okay. Because if they didn't love you enough, then maybe they weren't capable of it because they didn't love themselves enough to love somebody that loved them enough, if that makes sense. I know I sound a bit weird, but anyway, stop obsessing. You are not the fucking center of the universe. So that's all that I see from my pile number 3s. I love you guys. You guys are exuding big boss energy. Once again, you did that. Put some respect on your own name for surviving and thriving from whatever that happened to you. Do better. Be better. If this resonated with you, go ahead and like, please subscribe, and I will see, and please comment and let me know what's going on. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. And last but not least, we have my pile number 4s. I don't actually know what this crystal is, so I can't get any impressions from it, but I know that it is a grounding crystal. If you know what this crystal is, please let me know in the comment section.
I don't even know if you guys can see it. Let me see. Yeah, sorry.
I use manual focus, so I would definitely have to change the focus, and I really don't feel like doing that. But it is a gray crystal, and it has like black flecks throughout the entire thing. But it's a pure smoky gray crystal. But yeah. So, yeah. Once again, this is it correlates to grounding, protection. I assume just because the color of it. I normally feel the sense to pick it up when I need some type of grounding, so I know for sure it's a grounding crystal. But anyway, so these first 2 cards, I think it's 2. These first 2 cards are telling me what you got going on. I gave everybody else a warning, so I'm going to give you a warning. This deck is a dark deck. I use this a lot for shadow work. I'm just giving you the heads up. Your message shouldn't be bad, but I'm just saying because the imagery is very haunting and dark. Okay, just to give you guys a heads up. So you have the colorless angel and gilded regret. Okay, so I feel like you guys, off of the colorless angel, I feel like you guys are over it, over whatever happened to you. You guys are numb because it's better to be numb than to feel pain. So you guys are definitely numb. And you also have gilded regret. And yeah, I feel like there's some type of regret for something that happened to you. Some type of regret. Something that happened to you, maybe something that you did. I don't know. There's some type of regret, almost in a cynical way. But we're going to see what is going on with you guys. These cards are going to tell me what the situation is. So, alright. So, you got the 5 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, the 6 of Cups in reverse, and then the 10 of Wands. Sorry, the 5 of Wands was in reverse as well. Okay. So, I am definitely getting, this is something, of course, that happened in your past. I'm thinking that I get the sense now that you are definitely, something happened in your past which led to you being a people pleaser, not respecting yourself, your wishes, and being more focused on other people's needs, prioritizing them over yourself. Um, this could be something because five is talking about conflict. Wands are talking about passion, work. I don't know. I feel like there's something that happened in your past that has caused you to overburden yourself, or this could be a situation, something that happened in your past that you're taking over. You know, you're the one that's having to deal with the repercussions of whatever it is that happened. This could also be because of whatever happened in your past. Now you are at a point where you won't stand up for yourself. You just would rather, almost like you people please just not to have to deal with whatever. Like, you people please because maybe you don't want to let somebody down, like maybe you were let down. I'm definitely getting there's something that you're holding on to. We got the Four of Cups and then that moving to the Six of Cups. So there's something that I feel like there's something that you're holding on to, but in your head you made peace with it, if that makes sense. You made peace with the situation, but it's still affecting you. This could have been some type of argument, some type of conflict between people who were passionate about whatever. I definitely, I get the sense that maybe you feel like it's over. I'm not affected, but you definitely are. Let me see what these cards are saying. By the book and round and round. Yeah. These two, round and round, I feel like it's talking about a cycle that needs to be broken. Yeah, it's a cycle. Something, whatever happened, is either a cycle that needs to be broken, or it's part of a cycle that does need to be broken, or it led you to a cycle that you now need to break. Like, if that makes sense. And by the book, let me see. By the book, I'm not really feeling like, normally when I see by the book, I'm thinking they're telling you to do stuff by the book, to not rebel, just do stuff the way that other people, instead of trying to cause trouble, just fall in line, do what everybody else is doing. But I'm not really getting the sense that that's what they want to tell you, because when we have the Ten of Wands, she's overburdened. Like, she's stressed. All right, she has these wands on top of her. She's no help. She's definitely, she's struggling. And I don't think your spirit guides, your ancestors, whoever you believe in, I don't think they want that for you. So maybe they're saying that this by the book, that's something that's the cycle that needs to be broken. You need to break something that has been happening for generations and generations. Like, maybe this is a family issue, because we have this big elephant and a smaller elephant, and then I get the sense that it's saying the cycle needs to be broken. It's something generation wise. This could be abuse, it could be sexual trauma. These cards didn't really say. I'm thinking it's more so, it's talking about conflict. I'm not really getting anything sexual in that, but I'm just throwing out some things. I probably would say a little bit maybe abuse. But either way, the Five of Wands is in reverse. So what I'm seeing from it is that it's on the up and up. I feel like it's gonna be you that breaks that cycle. So I'm just seeing that there's some type of cycle that needs to be broken. And like I said, it may be some generational curse. Alright, so you got the turtle spirit, slow and steady wins the race. The hawk spirit, let spirit be your guide. And swan spirit, time for a deep dive. Okay, slow and steady wins the race. This is a process. I feel like this healing of whatever this trauma is, I want you to be patient with yourself. Don't try to move fast. Go slow. Clear out whatever it is that needs to be cleared, and don't try to rush through the process, or you're going to miss something, and that something is going to come back up again. Then hawk spirit, let spirit be your guide. I don't know if you guys are religious, if you guys are spiritual, because you are looking at the spiritual channel. Whoever you believe in, or whoever that may be, even if it's the flying spaghetti monster, communicate with them, ask them for your help. Ask them for help. You don't have to do this by yourself. You have people that are watching out for you, wanting you to make it. They don't want you in this situation. They want the best for you. And then time for a deep dive. I feel like maybe you're a little bit resistant. You might be feeling as though you can handle it, or that there's nothing that needs to be changed. But these two cards are, like I said, they're showing me regret. You are just numb at this point. Maybe you feel like you're not going to get better, so you might as well just deal with whatever you have going on. But I get the sense that you're not in a position where you feel like it's worth it. You might as well you would rather just continue this cycle. But it's time for you to break the cycle. Whatever is going on, it's definitely time for you to break that cycle. We have flow. I'm going to read the book, what it says about flow. Oh, child. Sorry. The way I sit, my back is killing me, but I love you guys, so I'm going to power through this last 2 minutes or however long. When flow comes to visit, it is a sign that your attentions have been in motion. Now is the time to allow nature to run its course. You are being called to effortless movements in the path of least resistance. It's like being within music, flowing with partnership. Think of the artist who creates without guile or craft, calling creativity up from your soul and bringing it to life without effort. You are called to be like a river, knowing the fulfillment of destiny is assured. Enjoy the ride. Alright, so right now, I'm just seeing go with the flow. Go with the flow of life is essentially what I got from that. Go with the flow of your healing process. Ask for help, and then trust that help is coming for you. Don't stress over it. Just go with the flow. Alright, so these are my tough love cards for you guys. Take a fucking trip. Go see some shit. Do new things. Talk to people cooler than you. Yeah. Get out of your head. Get out of whatever energy you're in, this numbness. Start having fun again. You are being shady. Watch out. Shit could be ugly. Some of you guys may actually, you could be continuing this cycle. And they're telling you, you need to break the cycle. Don't continue it. Don't fall victim to that. Don't make somebody else a victim to that. Break this cycle. For some people, I don't know who needs to hear that. It's probably literally one person. But, you know. And then fuck. Shit is about to get real. Fuck. You need your people around you. Yeah, this process is not going to be an easy process. But what I will say is that it's definitely going to be worth it. Because like I said, with this Ten of Wands energy, and even this colorless angel, she's so beat down in this one. And in this one, she's holding herself down. It'll be okay though. That's what I want to tell you guys. It'll be okay. Be patient with yourself, trust the process, and break that cycle, okay? So that's all I have for pile number 4. I do love you guys. Please comment if this resonated with you. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.